Okay, we'll call this my item count. So I'm basically going to go around and pick up items off the screen. I'm going to keep track of how many I've picked up. So we'll just initially there'll be 0 items that have been picked up. And then when we pick one up, we're going to modify the item count. We're going to increase it by 1. So we're going to modify this variable. And I'll just delete that one. Actually, the best thing to do is just make the variable and reference itself. So we're going to make a variable, call that, and it's going to be, we're going to do some math. And inside of that math, we're going to okay. Testing. No one listening anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna do string the number. Just be safe. Variable. Gonna reference that variable. Okay. And then value +1. Okay. So increase item count. Call with that yellow. Increase the item count when we have a detection. All right. So now let's, there's probably nothing here anyway. Looks fine. Okay, so let's make something to even do detection on. So start with the old make an element. Actually, first we'll just make a little text one. Okay. It's gonna be the handbag. We're gonna have to get the medical instruments. Call this the bag. All right. Then let's just see. Bag should be on the screen. Oh, I see. I need to put it on a higher level. It's too low. I think we'll always want that to be at the top. All right, there's the bag. Let's put it at close to the bottom. We'll align it to the center. And make it like way larger. Okay. This should be like 5 view width, 5 view height. So it's like the hitbox is smaller than the entire object size because this is a square hitbox. So, okay, so why is this left? Our text align needs to have center. It seems way smaller than I would expect. Let's see. Okay. That is better. Might do this at 70 view height. Just because. Oh, and the width here actually needs to be. Okay. Yeah, I don't want it to take up all the space, so this is at 40 view width, and then get rid of this. Okay, now it's good. It's probably fine. It's a little bit off center, but whatever. Okay, so that's the bag. Now we gotta have some stuff to pick up here. So I think we'll randomly spawn one. So let's create a timer here. And let's create some stuff at a periodic rate. First here, let's just do a bit of commenting to make it easier to remember. Handbag for collecting items. Yellow. this is going to be, we're going to spawn syringes. Kids. All right. All right. Okay, so I think the size is fine for that. I'm going to do 5 view width and 5 view height. So it's a little bit smaller than its shape. This doesn't even matter. Okay, so let's get the top and left locations. Top and the left. Basically, I want to randomly spawn in different areas. So then you take your bag and you can go collect them. Okay, so if the positioning is absolute, then the top location can basically be between 0 to 100, but this actually needs to be, need to concatenate strings together. This needs to have units on it. Actually, what am I thinking? I already have this built. Okay. It's pre-built here. And we're gonna get a random pixel value. Yes. We're just gonna change this to view height. Could be anywhere between 100. Actually, let's do 95 and 0. And let's just put that right there too. But we'll make it view width. Width. Delete that. Should be. Oh, I loaded this in twice. Didn't want that. Okay, let's just make that smaller. And then I think I want to. Actually, it's not so bad having them fall. But I think I want them to fall 100 view height. 0. 0. Fill forward. This will basically fill forward, makes it so that whatever the final animation is, that's the final frame. It just stays there. So now they should basically be falling, and they should fall all the way down to the bottom and go away. So that one's falling at the same spot. Kind of weird. Okay, it is random. Just clumpy. Alright. So this is good. It's tending to be pretty low. I'd like to see a few up here at least. Okay, all right, good. It does work. Okay, so now we have, our ability to get stuff inside there. Now, when it collides, well, first I have to add the collision. So the bag was the first thing, and now when we spawn a syringe, this is the syringe spawner. Okay, so when we spawn the syringes, first of all, we really don't want them to be draggable. Okay, they're not, but they are still selectable. So let's make them unselectable. Okay, this is good. Okay, you cannot select them. All right. Now, maybe I just want them to kind of fall from the top. Maybe I'll make this 40. Actually, this should be 95. So now they should only fall kind of from the top. Okay, that looks good. All right. Now, let's see. Oh, we should give these a counter. Keep track of how many we've made. So let's just duplicate this. Move this up here. Okay, so we'll call this spawn. Actually, this there already is a tracked variable for this. So the timer has a counter. So this can just be, let's check the pre-built. Reference, let's see, string with timer counter. Yes. Syringe spawner. Every time this fires, it will count up this timer counter. And this will be called syringe. SY, no. Alright, so each one of these should now have a unique ID. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Good. Now, when we make the syringe, we can also keep track of it. In the collision engine. So we're basically going to just add it to the collision engine as well as the bag. So that way it'll check for collision between this syringe in the bag. So we don't want to create, we want to modify. All right, so we're going to modify a variable here. Okay, so this is going to be collision list A. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Now, so basically, we have add to collision list, add syringe to collision list, syringe, collision list, make that one yellow. Add bag to collision list. So this way, I will be checking for collisions between the bag and the syringes. Okay, and then this is going to be, instead of all that, this is going to be string, and it's going to be bag. Okay, so let's see here. I just collided them. Collision list A. Okay, so this actually needs to be collision list B right here. Okay. Now, well, item count 1. Oh, yes. Okay. It is checking for collisions at a rate of every half second, so not too bad. I could increase that if I wanted, but collisions are working. So now we just need to have a display for that. So let's hide the syringes for now. Those are working. We'll just make this smaller. Okay, we can hide the handbag. So we have the item count. Let's make the collision engine a little bit smaller. Okay, so here's our item count. Now let's make a text, and it's going to be inventory. Well, with actually it's concatenate strings together. So we're going to click the wrong button. Make concatenate these strings. So let's first one can just be string. The other one is going to be reference variable. That's going to be the item count. Okay, we can delete this. And then we can call this one cache. All right. Now, I want this to be in the bottom right here. So left, I think we need to first specify a font size. Okay, so if we do maybe 5, actually I should probably put in the left side of the screen since my stream is partially covering something there. Yeah, so I'll put it, here's my handbag. All right, we'll put on the left. The top here will be 90 view height. Doesn't matter really what the height of it is, but we'll say 10 view height. And this can be, 100%. Oh, there's something else here. Let's see. Oh, positioning absolute. Left 0. Hmm. Oh, it's behind everything. All right, let's make this one also. We'll make it 101 Dalmatians. Don't sue me, Disney. Okay, so top 90. And what we're going to do is when that collision happens, we're going to modify this element. Okay. And we're not going to change the source. We're not going to change the style. Not going to change the event listeners. But I do think that it should have an animation. Good old pulsing. We're going to make this like 200 milliseconds. It's going to go whoop. Just go like a whoop. And also we want to change the text data. So we're just going to duplicate this. And when we modify it, we can do that. And then this is going to be called my cache display. Okay. The cache display. So we're going to modify the cache display. Update the cache display. All right, let's see what happens here. They're not gonna. Oh, yes. Oh, interesting. Some of them are not. Syringe 7. Okay, so then this is in the variable list. Wonder if the item size is too small. Might need to make the handbag a little bit larger. Might need to be, oh, I see. Yeah, it's way small. 15 view width, 15 view height. Okay, it's working. Alright. Yeah, my collision wasn't. Alright, so I think I need to, like, change the animation here just like a smidgen. Maybe, like, make it a little bit longer. I don't know. That might help. I gotta. Okay, that's mind numbing. Okay. Okay. So, got the cache. Now, this should actually say pulse. Alright. So I got my cache display. Updates with more cache. I need to basically throw the syringe away. And I don't know if the easiest thing to do would just be duplicate this, remove this animation, and let's just call this one, this is going to be the syringe ID. Get rid of the syringe. This is lazy, but I think it's going to be just fine. Okay, so this, we don't really care about what it's going to look like. The only thing I care about is throwing it off the screen. Because you can literally have thousands of elements. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So let's just, oh, actually, that would be funny. You can make it smaller. I think I might do that. Okay, so now when you collect the syringe, it's going to get smaller and smaller until eventually it disappears. Okay, syringe. I'm accidentally collecting syringes over there. Okay, let's see. Got my handbag, my cash display, cash display. Okay. Got my syringes here. Just going to duplicate this. All right. Here we go. All right. You know what? Just gonna throw it away. Okay, so let's just say string $105 view height. All right. All right. So should put it off screen. Yes. Yep. All right. Yep. Okay. So then now we have the cache. Now we need to have, let's put the handbag away. So we already have the collision. We don't need anything more for collision at the moment. Now we can remove the cache display. I mean, hide it. Hide the syringes. Now let's see here. Is menu on this one? Okay, I think we have to go to a higher level. All right. Now we're gonna add the menu. Let's expand the menu. Okay. The menu header is going to be shop. So our menu button left, we want it to be at the top left corner. Background color, let's make it orange. Got my Halloween theme going on here. And then the color of the text, let's make it black. All right. Text line center. Oh, and I'm going to need the stack order. Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, got our shop. All right, so when we do our splash, if the menu isn't open, we're going to make the background. We have the header. Okay. Just I'm accidentally getting cache. All right. Okay. Probably should have saved that a long time ago. All right. So when we open it up, let's also make so if you get let's say 10 cache, then you can also buy, so you got your syringes. Next, Let's see. What do you need? Oh, here we go. Let's take a look at other ones I go with this. Oh, thermometers. Okay. $10. Get your thermometer. Buy thermos. And this. Okay, so let's put it like this. Gotta make another variable here. I should just do this. Let's make sure it doesn't crash or anything there. Okay. Let's call it thermo active. So if thermoactive equals 0, if else. So if thermo is not active, it's going to be an option. So we're going to compare item A. So if it equals 0, we're going to reference a variable. And it's going to be thermoactive. So if thermoactive equals 0, then we're going to create this text. Hopefully duplicate will show up. Okay, I need to make element. Okay, that's why. Okay, make an element. So if thermoactive is not already there, then we can still purchase it. So it's going to appear on the menu. So this is going to be here. And if not, then just don't even show anything there. Now we're going to make the parent equal to menu. So that way it'll append it. I think we're going to remove positioning absolute. I don't know if this already has the string on here. I thought I had done that, but okay. I think the parent we call menu. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so that is interesting. Okay, so I want this to be black first of all. And then top and left, that's good. Okay, so let's make the size a bit larger. Um, all right, now it's pretty good size. Yeah, actually, let's It's not too bad. I think I might just leave it like that, possibly. All right, and I think I'll gotta go for that old pulsing. Gotta do the pulsing. Nothing like it. It's just perfect, except it's a little aggressive at 0.7. It's kind of hurts me a little bit. But at this rate, should be good. And let's make him pulse infinitely. And okay, then let's set the background color. Is the width of this okay? So maybe I'll make this 100%. If it sure. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Red's probably not what I want, but okay, that's actually not bad. We do a line. Height. I don't know how well that's going to work, but okay. Not bad. Okay. Now this shop here. I wonder if I can do bottom. Okay, so now this can go away. Okay. Okay, I have to just add at least one. All right. So now if we click this, if we have at least 10, Okay, so this is going to be variable. It's going to be item count. Item count. So if item count is at least is greater than if it's greater than 10, then we're going to basically trigger the creation. Take our syringe spawner here. We're going to do that, but we're going to okay, so if it was greater than 10, boom, we're going to turn this on. And these aren't syringes anymore. They're thermometers. Thermo spawner. Okay, and then the syringe. I don't want it to be syringe. I want it to be thermo. Let me just verify that. Okay. It should be thermo spawner. Okay. These will be thermometers. All right. Boop. Oh. Hang on. Oh, this is the problem right here. Let's see if this works. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. wanting my thermometers. Where are my thermometers? Oh yes, it is, but it didn't take away my money, and I can click it as much as I want. Now I can get so many thermometers. Amazing. Okay. We just gotta get to 100. All right. Time to probably call it quits. Just don't want to lose any of them. Okay. All right. That's enough. Wait. Okay. That's enough.